call. This is your last one and a courtesy call.
Hey guys, welcome back. Aurabomb here, bringing you another episode of our PTCGO live content. Now today, I've been trying to bulk record as much as possible. This probably won't be out for like a whole other week because I still got Turnator upload, or Delphox Turnator upload, and Garbage Rampant upload, and Shining Legends upload. I like to take breaks in between videos so you guys can catch up, because I decided that's like the best way to do it nowadays. But yeah, we're playing another good deck today because I figured, you know, we might as well alternate between good and bad decks because apparently people want to see good decks. Who would have thought? We're gonna play Metagross today. This is my Metagross build. My buddy Steven, who's apparently a part of my Pokemon team. I guess that's the thing that I'm in now. But he's my really good friend Steven. He's been playing a lot of Metagross at league cups and challenges around the area, and he's been doing pretty well, getting first place in most of them, if I remember correctly. Metagross is a great deck. I'm a huge fan of Metagross. You guys saw it from day one, ever since Metagross got announced, and I made that card analysis where I made that little pseudo deck. I told you guys right away, Metagross Max Potions is the way of the future for Metagross, and I was correct. With all these regionals and things like that, with Metagross getting high numbers, first place in some regionals and stuff like that, it's a really, really good deck. I like it a lot. Metagross is a monstrous 250 HP. With Geotech system. Once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic or a Steel energy from your discard pile to your active Pokemon, or Metal or Psychic, whatever you want to call it. It's a great energy accelerator, being able to accelerate. Excuse me. Sorry, I just woke up. Being able to accelerate to your active Pokemon, different energies, which is good. Has an attack Giga Hammer, which hits for 150 or 180 with Choice Band, and Algorithm GX is an amazing GX attack, letting you take any 5 cards from your deck and put them into your hand. So if your opponent doesn't end you, you have everything you need for the following turn in most situations. So I like Metagross a lot. We're playing a 4-3-4 count heavy middle evolution. The whole point is to get as many Metagrosses out as possible, and we're also playing a 1-of Necrozma, something I've been toying around with. I kind of want to play a 2-of, but for now 1-of is fine because you're not usually attacking with Necrozma, but he's there to deal with some matchups. It's got Light's End, which prevents all damage of this Pokemon by attacks from colorless Pokemon, which is good in your Drapo matchups. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Prismatic Burst is going to be one of your best attacks though. Discard all second energy attack from this Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage for each energy discard this way. So it's a way to hit 180, well technically 190, without the need for a Choice Band. But with a Choice Band, you're hitting for 220 because you get rid of the 3 energies you accelerated using Metagross. 30, 60, 60, 90, no, 60, 120, 180, plus a 10 is 190, plus 30 more is 220. So you can actually hit monstrously big numbers that Metagross can't hit using just Necrozma's attack. And then you have Black Ray GX, another amazing GX attack, which is a great GX attack in Metagross as well. Black Ray GX does 100 damage to all of your opponent's EXs and GX Pokemon, which is cool because you can put everything in range of Metagross's attacks. So you don't necessarily have to attack with Necrozma the whole time. Plus, having a 2 retreat cost is good as well. You can retreat the metal energies, and it's a colorless attack as well. So you actually don't need to have psychic energies to use this attack, which is really good. So I'm a big fan. Oh, excuse me again. I'm a big fan of a 1-of Necrozma in this deck. Right now I'm playing 2 Lele's. I'm considering upping it to 3. So be on the lookout for that. But Wonder Tag is an awesome build, as we already know. But the cool thing about Lele in this deck is that we have access to all 3 of its assets. We got Wonder Tag, which does get a supporter from the from your deck to your hand. You've got Energy Drive, which does 20 more damage to each energy attached to both active Pokemon, which is good because we can accelerate energies onto Lele. And because we played Psychic Energy, we have Tapu Cure GX, which can fully heal 2 of our bench Pokemon. So as you guys know, Metagross is a tanky Pokemon. What keeps it tanky is the fact that you can constantly heal it, which is why we play Max Potions. So Tapu Cure is also not a bad GX attack. So we have 3 really strong GX options in this deck. So we'll see if we can abuse them. Man, I am really tired. I should not be this tired. I mean, I just got out of bed, so it makes sense. We also play a 1-of Alone Vulpix. Another card I've been thinking about playing a 2-of, but honestly, every time I play a 2-of, it just feels like it gets in the way. You honestly don't need Vulpix. You don't need Vulpix. It's a nice little asset to have because Beacon's really strong. Search your deck for 2 Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards. And it's relatively interesting in the fire matchup too, because Choice Banded Vulpix does 100 damage to water weak Pokemon like Volcanion. So if you can Black Ray GX into Icy Snow, you can actually get knockouts. So you shouldn't count out Vulpix. So that's pretty cool. I like that about Vulpix. Everything else is kind of consistency. I am playing the heavy 3 count of Field Blower in this deck. Garbodor is one of your worst things ever. Being ability locked is your worst thing. It's like the worst thing in this deck. This is gonna be a really awkward video to upload because I'm yawning so much. I can't control myself though. Whatever. Field Blower. So I feel like 3 Field Blowers is a really good call in Metagross. Being able to get rid of choice bands that could be really annoying, and more importantly, Garbodor's Floatstones or any other tools they have attached, so that can keep you using your abilities throughout the game. 4 max potions, because that's what makes the deck Metagross. Being able to fully heal your Pokemon after you retreat and get rid of all the energies attached to you, because there's 3 energy retreat costs. You just retreat between your 2 Metagrosses, 3 Metagrosses, whatever, and constantly attack. So 4 of max potions, it just feels like a must-have in a deck like this. 3 rare candies, 2 rescue stretchers. I've been a big fan of playing 2 rescue stretchers in heavy evolution decks as of late. Either that or a split of Rescue Stretcher Super Rod. In this case, you don't need Super Rod because you don't care about having your energies back into the deck. So I'm playing a 2 Rescue Stretcher line. It just gets you the Pokemon that you probably discarded through Sycamore or Ultra Ball back into your hand to get the right evolutions at the right time. So it's just more. It just helps you with finishing the puzzle that is this deck. 4 Ultra Balls, of course. 1 Bridget, because getting your Pokemon down early game is really good. I've been getting really angry with Bridget lately because I haven't had it. Like, there's so many games where I just don't pull it off turn 1 and it's getting frustrating. But in this deck, it's not even a big deal, so we're going to try it out. I've been switching lately to 2 Nest Balls because it's been working really well for me. But in this deck, where you kind of need your Pokemon out, or you accelerate really quickly, Bridget just works for you. Whew, man. We are playing a 3 Guzmas line because to get our knockouts, 4 Sycamores, 4 Ends, and 1 Skyla. Skyla's just there to get you your rare candy, your choice bands, your field blowers, whatever you need at that moment of time is really good. 4 choice bands, a heavy choice band count is really good in this deck just because you want to get that big damage at all times. 7 metal and 5 psychic energy. That's going to be the deck list though, guys. It's definitely some things to play around with. I'm sticking with 7 metals for now, but what I could do is drop a metal for another Tapu Lele. We will see how that works, but for the time being, that's going to be the deck. Let's go ahead and get a couple matches. I'll be back when I find one. Alright guys, we're back. By the way, for those of you that don't know, there is, what's it called? There is, what's that thing called? There is a Stardust Jirachi in the shop right now for 250 coins, and the ladder gives you a full art Sycamore. So, if you want to grind the ladder, now's a pretty decent time to do it. You get some good points. We get turn 1 Bridget, that's pretty nice. You get some decent points. We're going first, so we can get rare candy, Metagross as well. There's a lot of good things going on right now. This is a really good opening hand. Because we can get rare candy Metagross, we can get Vulpix and use Vulpix's attack and stuff like that. We're in a really decent position. And we have a draw supporter as well. What is going on? What is happening? Consistency, guys. It's key. Remember this. Remember this. We have 1 Beldum prized. I'm going to attach now. But for now, I'll just pass. We'll probably get Skyla rare candy. And 2 Beldums off of the Vulpix. We're playing against a Garbodor deck, so Skyla Field Blower is probably going to be useful later in the game, but for now I think I'm okay with just getting 2 Beldums. Actually, I might just I'm not too sure. I might hold off on the Skyla for the rare candy, to be honest, because I'm sure my opponent's going to try to ability lock me as soon as possible. So if I can prevent that from happening, that could be nice. I might just end. We'll see what I do. I have a couple of options. But having that Skyla around at any moment of the game would be really nice. So burning it right now might not be the best thing ever. But I'm not too sure. I can prevent him from knocking out things quickly, I guess. We're gonna do it. I'll attach here. Yeah, I'm just gonna Skyla rare candy. I think I'm gonna accelerate a little bit this game. We have all of them in the deck, which is good. It's very, very good. How many Pokemon are prized? What is prized in general? We have we have all of our items here that matter. We have an N and a Sycamore in hand, I think. Yes, we do. We have a bunch of choice bands prized. It looks like we have 3 choice bands prized, so that's good to know, and maybe a couple metal energies prized as well. So we have a couple metal energies and a choice band and 3 choice bands prized. The choice bands isn't a huge deal. It's gonna be annoying if we ever try to knock out Lele, but for the time being, it's not a big deal. I will beacon here for 2 Beldums, or Beldums. I meant Metangs. 2 Metangs, and hopefully he can't Guzma evolve and things like that. If he can, it's not a big deal. We can just Sycamore. We're going to try to get the Metangs back, or the Beldum back. We have another Beldum in the deck. All right, so let's see if it's time to dig for Field Blower. We do play a 3 count, so it's very likely that we can draw it off a couple Sycamores, and we have all of our draw supporters in the deck. Having our choice bands prized are probably the nicest prizes we can have, since the only thing they do for us is knock out Lele's, and we can knock out Lele's at any point in the game, so I'm not too worried about it. And we don't have many items in the discard pile. Right now we only have the one. I mean, to be fair, we're playing Garbodor. The attacking with Garbodor is not a threat. It's everything else is kind of threatening. We can algorithm as well if we need to. He's gonna end me though, which is it's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, we know that our deck is fairly consistent because we have most of our consistency cards in the deck right now. We got another rare candy Metagross as well, which is actually super nice. And we can get big knockouts with Necrozma as well. I probably won't play it down right now, but it is an option that we have. We can actually start attacking because we have 3 energies in the discard pile and 2 Metagrosses. Or 2 energies in the discard pile and 2 Metagrosses. So we can actually start doing the damage. So I guess, let's do this first. Manually attach. Do I Ultra Ball for a Beldum into an N? I still have 2 rescue stretchers. So as the game progresses, it'd be nice to get Necrozma back. Right now we don't need it. I hate that I'm losing a max potion, but we can survive, I think. We'll get a Metang here. Metangs are kind of dead cards now, but we're good for the time being. We'll end my opponent. I mean, they're gonna have the same number of cards in our hand, but we will get a couple more. And speaking of which, we got a pretty decent hand off this. Soon I can actually start setting up the Necrozma. 1 more Psychic Energy and we can start getting big knockouts. Psychic Energy into Choice Band is going to be very useful here soon. And we have Max Potion to use next turn. And we have a... I'm being very careful not to use Algorithm by accident. And we have Sycamore, which can help us dig for Field Blower if we need to. And we have an energy to manually attach. Things are looking very nice right now for Metagross. We'll Giga Hammer here. He's forced to either Acerola or manually switch or something. But he wants to attempt to ability lock me as soon as he can. So hopefully we don't whiff Field Blower. We have 30 cards left in our deck and we're going to draw 7. Because okay, he got this. We can Guzma to get a knockout. It doesn't seem super necessary, but it's an option we have. He lost a rescue stretcher there, which is good for us. Let's see if there's the ability lock, so we got to keep that in mind. But I think I am going to go for the Field Blower play. I mean, at the same time though, we could just get a knockout here. But then I'm risking myself being knocked out the following turn, and I don't want to get my Metagrosses knocked out quite yet. See, this is not great though, I'm not gonna lie. This is not great. Losing another Sycamore is not good here, but it's not the worst thing in the world either. I'm gonna get Necrozma out. It does give him an easy prize with choice banded GX, but I'd rather get it out now than later. Because now we have 2 second energies, we're 1 short. We're gonna Max Potion. And we'll go ahead and Sycamore here. With the Field Blower, which is fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. We can get him off the algorithm here. I'm trying to think. I will put down another Metagross. And question is, do I put those energies in the discard pile now, or do I wait on it? I think I put them in there now, just to thin out the deck a little bit. I'll get you out of the deck so I don't draw you. Yeah, we'll go ahead and algorithm here. And get ourselves a... There's not much I really want here. Choice Band. We have Guzma in hand, right? No, it's getting Guzma. Choice Band, Guzma. Max Potion, Field Blower, and one more card. Do we get another Max Potion or another Guzma? I'll get a Psychic Energy. How many Psychics are in the discard pile now? There should be 3 now, right? I'll get another Psychic. We have plenty of metals now, so we'll do this. Because I'm probably going to be attacking with Necrozma here soon. So having that option available to me is good. I mean, he's probably going to end me. He seems very likely to, but he can't Lele for N anymore. So he needs to have the N in his hand right now. He does have it in his hand. That sucks. That's fine though. It's fine. Not a big deal. We're still drawing cards, and we thinned out our deck, so we still have 3 Field Blowers in the deck, and there's only 25 cards left. We should be able to get one soon, and there it is. And we have a Metal Energy to boot. We have an N. We have a lot of things going on for us right now. We can even Guzma here as well. And I think I will. I mean, I do want to damage this though. If he hits me for another 180, is that a knockout? No, it's not. He's still 10 short, I think. 180 is 160, 160. But yeah, he's still 10 short. So he actually can't knock this out. So I guess I will just attack. Do this. I wish I had a I wish I had Psychic Energy in my hand, but we should be okay. Oh, I'm gonna preserve the cards in my hand as well. Metal. And I think I might accelerate, maybe. That way I can preserve energies onto my Metagross as well. Because if then again, if I do retreat, it's gonna be kind of awkward. Like if he Guzmas me, I don't have any more energies in the discard pile. I want to make sure I have at least 3 energies in the discard pile. Although, nah, we'll just keep it like this. We can Giga Hammer here, and now everything's in range. He can Acerola, but we're not really in a rush. We can always Necrozma to get 2 knockouts as well, which we might just do next turn. I'm afraid of my item count because this thing could be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he will be able to Oko this, which isn't a big deal because we're going to be getting rid of 2 Garbodors in one turn, or 2 Gallistopods in one turn, and he doesn't have any more bench space for Lele's as well. So it's not the biggest deal in the world, and we can put this in range of, yeah, this is good for us. I think that's pretty much GG. He can get 2 prizes, but we get like our last 2 prizes relatively easily. What do we have down there? All right, cool. I will retreat. I'll do this. Oh wait a minute, hold on. I messed up. I didn't realize I didn't have my GX attack, so might be. Oh, this is definitely a bad play, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not the biggest deal in the world. We'll be all right. This is definitely not the ideal play though. $60 damage is all we need to get a knockout. So we'll actually attach 1 metal so that we can manually retreat easily. Easier, I should say. Hold on. Actually, we could do this as well. We have 1 algorithm left. We don't have any manual attachments. Ooh, this could have been a spicy play if I played that right. I could have Guzma'd. Ooh, that would have been a really cool play. Okay, I definitely misplayed there. I gotta be careful. I gotta pay attention. I gotta pay attention to my GX attack. We can get 2 prizes. He'll get 2 prizes. The Necrozma will be off the field, which isn't a big deal. Man, I wish I had a manual attachment for the turn. We don't though, so Gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, we'll go ahead and Prism Burst. We should get a Choice Band off this because there's 3 of them prized. Metal and Choice Band. Alright, cool. So I just wanted the Choice Band so I can knock out Lele. This is going to be my next target, and after that, Lele should be for game. And we're probably not going to have anything else that's easy for my opponent to give her prizes, except for potentially another Lele put down. So we should be okay as far as that goes. He's whiffing his Acerolas, which is good. It's very good for us. He's going to Sycamore here, so that gives us another turn to knock this out, and he can't end us. So we are going to get this prize while we can. And I will attach a Choice Band as well. So we should have another one in the deck, so we should be okay there. He's going to ability lock us again, so that's going to be kind of awkward. But we still have 2 more Field Blowers in the deck, so as long as we can draw one, we should be okay. We're getting 4 cards off of this N. Excuse me. So now we have to play N. This isn't ideal. It's hitting me for 170 right now. 150. Alright. I hope I don't top deck. That'd be kind of awkward. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Alright, let's just attach here. Choice Band here. Ultra Ball away our Pokemon. Because we're going to play N, it doesn't matter. Nice. Nicey. Unfortunately, I'm not getting the knockout I want. But we are getting a knockout nonetheless, and that's what matters. Should I play down the Lele now? I don't think playing down the Lele now is smart. We'll just Giga Hammer. I need a Max Potion, so I'm going to try to get Sycamore next turn. Another Choice Band, which is to be expected. I mean, if he keeps whiffing Lele's, we're okay. But I need to get my Max Potions. Now we have 1 more Field Blower left, so hopefully he doesn't play another Floatstone soon. We have about a 50% chance of getting it if he doesn't, if we can Lele next, if we can Sycamore as well. He's gonna Lele, he's probably gonna play N. Maybe his own Sycamore, I don't know, we'll see. He might try to get another Floatstone out. He's gonna Guzma, so he's gonna get a knockout here. It's really bad, but that's fine. We'll survive. We have manual attachments, which is what matters the most. He's going for this one. Oh, he's going to Crossing Cut. That's right. He does have DC. Okay, that's fine. See, what's good about this Crossing Cut play, right, is that we can play down Lele more safely to get the Guzma, which is really, really nice. And we have time to accelerate the energies that we need onto Metagrosses while being able to attack with 2 of them. So we are going to go ahead and Guzma here. It gets us 2 prizes, and it gets us pretty much game. Although he's only 1 prize away from winning. As long as he doesn't put down a Garbodor, we should be okay. But we're going to have to make this play regardless to accelerate. So let's get Guzma here. And I will play down this Choice Band just to get it out of my deck in case he ends me to 1. I could have knocked out Lele there, but I'm afraid of Acerola. And if he plays Acerola, I kind of lose another target. So let's see if we can get off the prizes here. Probably another Choice Band. Metal Energy, and there it is. Alright, so we got a couple cards that are dead, but that's fine. We're kind of dead right now, though. So hopefully we don't lose, but he has to do chip damage. He needs his own Guzma to win the game, pretty much. Heavy Ball doesn't get him a Trubbish, so that's good for us. He gets his own Wimpod, though, if he wants to attack with Wimpod. He needs to attack with only. He needs to keep Glispods active, or yeah, only Glispods. Glispods are the only Pokemon that will survive an attack. So he has to attack with Gliscod and then keep it active, or guarantee a knockout the following turn. But 120, the only thing that will save him is a Choice Band. But I'm gonna manually retreat, so. And we have Guzma for game. So shout out to this deck and its consistencies. We can Giga Hammer here, and that is game. And that's why I play 3 Field Blowers, because we would have lost that game if we didn't get those 3 blowers. And as you can see, the game's kind of tough without the Field Blowers as well. You want to make sure you have, you want to make sure you can go through the deck. And I wanted to get those prizes because I wanted to put my opponent in a position to where they needed. Because like there was like me being potentially stuck versus my opponent being potentially stuck, because they would need a couple things to actually close out the game. And it's not very easy for a Garbodor deck to do that, because usually Garbodor decks are they don't play anything besides Sycamores and Ends because they can't afford to play anything else because they're ability locking. So we're playing against Greninja now. Greninja is pretty much an auto loss. There's not much you could do as a Greninja player, as a Metagross player, just because they can Shadow Stitch you to death, and that's GG. So we'll play it out just to show you guys what it's like, but there's nothing you can really do as a Metagross player, especially when you have a really bad hand like this one. I'm gonna have to end, and I can't bridge it turn 1, and I can't, and because of that I'm not able to accelerate. I mean, I can still potentially get it because it's Greninja, but we're playing against not Greninja, we're playing against Primarina, so yay. I want to play Primarina soon because Primarina looks like it's a secret tech in the format right now. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, still, I didn't think it would be this bad. I guess we'll end here. That's really bad. Unfort. This is not better. This is not better. We definitely want to belt them down though, just so we can rare candy Metagross next turn. It's not ideal though. Rich's prize anyways, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I was hoping we'd get more Beldums down, but Bridge's prize, like it always is, so that's why Bridge is a terrible card, guys. This right here is why Bridge is a terrible card. Oh yeah, play a 2-of. Yes, I also like having dead cards in my deck. I mean, I can see the argument for a 2-of in a deck, honestly. I'm not totally against it. I just rather not. I'd rather play 2 Decibels that are live throughout the game than 2 Bridges that are live only in the beginning of the game. Palkia Primarina. It's definitely something I'm going to try soon. I think Primarina is a really cool attacker. And if you play a bunch of fat Pokemon, then you can fully heal up all your Pokemon as a GX attack. That's really nice. And you have Manaphy. And you will soon have Silvally, which I feel like is even better in a deck like this than Manaphy is. Silvally. Oh wait, and then again, it doesn't work that way. Never mind. Forget to say anything. This is pretty nice. We can Sycamore. Never mind. Forget to say anything about Silvally. I was trying to think about basics I can have for retreat, but Primarina is not basic. I'm still in like the Lapras mindset. Nice. We have opportunity, I guess the best way to put it. We can GX soon, which is gonna be nice if my opponent can't do anything else. We have a pretty decent hand for next turn. I think I'll just play it off. We'll see what my opponent does. Another Metagross, Sycamore, hopefully get 1 manual attachment. My opponent's playing Sophocles. Somebody help me. Guess they really want to use those Aqua Patches. Rare Candy Primarina. So yeah, expect a Primarina deck at some point. I really think Primarina's going to be fun. Like overall, it's got the stats, right? 250 HP is really high. 2 tree cost is not bad. Attack does 20 more damage for each water energy attached to your Pokemon. So like it's just like Dark Pulse. It's 10, but it's 10 plus to 20 plus. I don't know why they didn't make it just 20 plus. I mean, it doesn't even seem like it's that bad. It's got Roaring Sky, Roaring Seas, which discards an energy, so it's energy disruption, and Grand Echo heals all your Pokemon fully, which is really nice as well. So let's see what we can do here. There's not really a point in playing that down. Oh, well, let's play down anyway, so never mind. We'll Sycamore here. Didn't get an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball would have been dope there, because we could have put a bunch of energies in the discard pile. Because we can hit for 120. That's not enough. It doesn't resist metal, so I guess 180 is enough. So I guess we'll just do that. It's not ideal, but 180 is indeed enough damage, so might as well go for it. We don't have a draw support for next turn, do we? Yeah, it sucks. We gotta be careful about that. We gotta be careful not to misclick as well. Let's see here. We don't have any Pokemon that we want to get back. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Shoutouts to consistency even when you're inconsistent. This has been a 30-minute video. I should probably end the video now. We're gonna end the video now. I mean, we only got one real game, to be honest, but it was a really good game. It was a really good game. You got to play against a deck that shouldn't exactly be easy to beat because it's Garbodor. But it just goes to show how consistent Metagross can be, especially when you play the right cards for your right matchup. I play 2 Rescue Stretchers, which is why I play low counts of other Pokemon. In this deck, you don't really care about playing heavy items because Garbodor's never going to be able to OHKO your Metagrosses. I mean, they can, but it's going to take a lot for them to do that. The consistency of just being able to get Metagrosses nonstop between Vulpix, Bridget, Ultra Ball, and being able to get rid of a lot of energies just through Ultra Balls and Sycamores is really good. I like the Skyla, I like the 3 Field Blowers. It all works out really nicely for me. I like it, I'm a fan of it. 4 Choice Bands, as you can see, is very, very, very consistent. Even from whenever we have 3 of them prized, we can still use that Choice Band that we get to knock out Lele's and stuff like that. So that's going to be the deck, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the Metagross deck list. Let me know what variants you guys have been playing. I know there's been a couple of variants out there. For those of you that are wondering, Solgaleo and Metagross is bad, don't do it. It makes you inconsistent, don't do it. I do not care. Do not care. I do not care. I don't like Solgaleo and Metagross. I feel like you're taking a good deck and adding a little bit, and you're being too greedy. That's the best way to put it. You're just being a little bit too greedy if you're trying to play Solgaleo and Metagross, because you really don't need it. If you can attack, you can retreat, and if you can retreat, you can reset up, and if you can reset up, you can attack again. You're usually in a good position when it comes to Metagross decks. So drop a like if you haven't already, subscribe, share all the good jazz. Let me know what decks you guys want to see me play in the future. I know some people said they want to see me play Brilliant Arrow Mega Gardevoir, which I might be playing soon. I have to figure out a deck list for it. I haven't actually sat down and done anything. There's some other decks I want to try out, like I want to try out a Mega Scizor deck, like a Mega Scizor Garbodor deck in our current format, because I feel like that could be a lot of fun. That's gonna be the video, guys. Drop a like if you haven't already, subscribe, share all that good jazz, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.